time, ticketing time, ticketing time, 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 ticketing time, ticketing time.
You hear that?
Time, ticketing time, ticketing time.
The magic is in the music. Yeah, that's what I said. The magic is in the music. Do you know that a lot of the stories that we come to know and love on television and in our storybooks, in our audiobooks, they come to life when we put music to them? Now, this is one of my favorite concepts in the world. Sometimes you have to listen to a piece of music or literature twice. The first time, I would listen with the sound off. And the second time, experience whatever it is that you're experiencing with the sound on. And suddenly, what looks like a frozen screen like this can come to life. So, let's talk about what we're going to do today. We are going to be the story creators and the story makers. Yeah! I can't wait to hear the stories that come out of your brains. So this music that you hear while I'm talking, this is the soundtrack. That means the music that is played throughout a piece, throughout a movie. This is the soundtrack for Le Petit Prince, or in other words, The Little Prince. I love this movie. It's such a wonderful story that forces you to use your imagination. It forces you to guess and to pay close attention to clues, because there is quite a mystery about it, isn't it? There are mysteries within the mystery within the mystery. Now, a mystery is something that needs to be figured out. So usually, when we start a story like this, first, you'll find out who the characters are. They'll appear on the screen, or you'll hear the names in the book. Then, you'll see where they are, or where they were, maybe even where they want to go. That's something you have to pay attention to. As the story goes on, you hear what happens to these characters, because sometimes a problem arises. Sometimes there's an unsolved mystery. And at the very end, we've solved the mystery and we see where all the characters end up. Now, it's going to be your job to create a story, the same way we do in the class. Remember when we created the story of Benno and Beto? That was one of my favorite stories that I've ever created. And I believe we all got to see in the beginning who our characters were, what was going on with our characters, what was wrong. All of a sudden, they found a solution. They worked hard to get to their solution, and there was a very happy ending. So it's going to be your job to listen to the soundtrack, hear the music, and let your imagination, let it run wild. I want to hear the ideas that go through your head. I want to hear what characters you got popping into your brain, what they might look like, what they might sound like, what they have to say, where they might go, if they solve a problem. All of these things I want to know. Okay. You know what to do. On Dojo Portfolio, submit your ideas. This is something we'll be working on all week, so it's okay if it takes a little time, okay? By the way, we are building our story just like we do with Lego blocks. One block on the bottom, another block on top, on top. We're stacking our ideas to create these stories with the music as our guide in the background. If this music that's in the background does not work out for you, I have another choice for you. Here is an example of this very happy, relaxing guitar music for children. Take a listen. Yeah, it makes me want to do that. It's so pretty and it's so very relaxing. So, if this one is more your speed, if you'd like to write a story to this music, feel free, go right ahead. I completely understand. I'm going to put the 2 links for these 2 videos into your slide for tomorrow. That way, they'll be, you'll have them as a resource. You and mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or your big sister or brother, you guys can listen to this together and maybe you can come up with some awesome ideas. I know you will. No, you will. It's going to be amazing. Okay. Can't wait to hear from you. Can't wait to hear your stories. I can't wait to let them just come alive in my imagination as I hear them. Get to work. See you later.